we have Marquel Mederos versus Landon Quinones. This will be a fight in the lightweight division here. Now, Marquel Mederos, he's 8-1 in the in his career. He's 5-0 in his last five. He's coming off of that knee KO versus Aliaskhab in the Dana White Contender Series. He's fighting against Landon Quinones, 7-2-1. He is 4-1 his last five, coming off that decision loss against Nasrat Haqparast. Right now, the odds for this fight, Marquel Mederos is actually a minus 128, opened up at a minus 220. So a lot of dog action has been taken on Landon Quinones so far. Landon Quinones and Marquel Mederos, I think this is going to be extremely interesting fight here. I think both of these guys are actually decent prospects for the lightweight division. Mederos, I think he's also well-rounded. He showed some good striking skills in his Dana White Contender Series fight. He's able to rack up combos pretty quickly. He's able to really show some power as well. I think that the thing that I like about him is that it looks a little unorthodox, but he can fight from either orthodox or southpaw, constantly switches stances, which is something that I like. Uses feints and fakes to keep his opposition guessing. He does keep his hands low at times, so this can be either a positive or a negative. He can explode from unique angles when he does this, or get caught if he doesn't pull his guard up. I think that Markel's grappling is also something that's pretty interesting. He stuffed all 8 of the takedown attempts in his last fight against the Dana White Contender Series fight, and he was able to get back up and then just impose his will on the opposition. I think that he's also good at using his strength to just push opponents in the cage, and then he can also work in takedowns from there, from his side. He also likes to move forward and pressure throughout the fight, and also like that he seems to have good cardio. He doesn't slow down much in later rounds. He's 2-1 in decisions in his career. Landon is also a well-rounded fighter, is able to strike and grapple, likes to also pressure forward, throw strikes to all 3 levels, the head, body, and the legs. Really good leg kicks, actually. If you looked at his fight against Nasrat, he was lighting up Nasrat's legs in that fight. Good body kicks as well. He's also able to work in the hands with boxing combos, but I think that he's more so a better kicker than a boxer. Landon also has good wrestling skills. He didn't really show that in his last loss against Nasrat, but from previous bouts, he has good takedowns, able to shoot for single, double legs, able to work to the cage and find the clinch, dirty box as well. He stuffed all 5 of Nasrat's takedowns, so I think both of these guys have pretty good takedown defense. Landon has proven cardio. He is in the UFC at least. He has survived his UFC debut against a proven talent like Nasrat. However, he is 1-2 in decision in his career, so he's more so losing when he gets to the judge's scorecard. I think that this will be a close fight. Both fighters have well-rounded skill sets. I will side with Markel here, just edging out decision victory with his superior ability to land higher impact shots. I think that he has a little bit more pop and power in his shots. So Markel by decision will be my pick. Most likely, though, I'm staying away from this fight as it could be close, and I don't have that high of a confidence in either fighter. The over 2.5 at plus 100 could be a solid prop play, but we'll see how that goes later on in the week. See if we decide to make that an official play. Gerard, what do you think about Markel versus Landon here?
Yeah, I think this is going to be a good fight. I do like Markel Mederos, the way he moves. He's kind of loose with it. I like he's more of a dynamic striker, and he switches stance pretty fluidly, and he has, yeah, like you said, the wilder, more explosive strikes that can finish fights. So I think he is the more dangerous fighter here. As for Landon, I like his volume and the way he mixes up his striking targets. He goes high and he goes low. He was giving Hasbrat problems with those leg kicks, and yeah, he looked really good in that loss. And he has that quality experience under his belt going up against a high pros for 3 rounds. Now, one thing to question here for Medeiros is if he can match the pace and the volume of Landon, if he can't get Landon out of there for 3 rounds, to see if his cardio will hold up in that pace and that volume. So I think that's also one thing that made the lines move is because we don't that's an unknown kind of for Medeiros to face someone like Landon's pace and volume. And me personally, I think this fight can actually go the distance. And I already have a bet on the over 2.5 for this fight. But originally I was gonna pick Marquel Mederos in this one, but I think I'm just gonna be a low confidence in Mederos, and I don't think I'll play a bet on either side. Just the over 2.5, I think, for this fight for me.
Nice. I'm glad that we're on the same side. I mean, I just looked over the odds right now on Bet Online. Over 2.5 is now minus 125. So last time that I looked at it, it was plus 100. And, I guess it's
Mm.
moving that direction now. So yeah, maybe that's a good prop to attack, unless, it might fly off to even a heavier juice price. So get that in there while it's good.